Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. NFC East preview continues. Up now, the Washington Redskins. This is going to be Ralph's pick. So I'm going to come to you first, Brian. The Washington Redskins, disappointing year last year after making the playoffs the previous two seasons. Kirk Cousins had another big year throwing the football. Over 4,900 yards passing and 25 TDs. It still didn't translate to him getting a long-term contract. He's getting paid. They put the franchise tag on him. But psychologically, what does this do to Cousins? I mean, is it, you don't have the security blanket of knowing they want you for long-term.
I think he's in a good situation here. I mean, obviously, they want him there. They don't want him to go anywhere else. And you made the point, he's done nothing but put up terrific stats since he's been at Washington. And they've spent a lot of money around him this year. They got the fourth most expensive offense. They do lose two key receivers from last year, but they brought in some other guys that I think are going to be able to perform very well. Keep in mind, Washington was 28th in the league in injuries last year. They were one of the most injured teams in the NFL. Once they get these injury guys back and they don't have that again, I like this Washington team. Washington's got a terrific offense. They may have one of the best offenses in the NFL. And I think the defense is a little bit better now that they're going to have some guys coming back from injury. I actually like Washington. I think they come in second place in this division.
Well, one of the reasons why the offense was so good last year is they had to because the defense gave up so many points last year. The defense was 24th against the pass and 25th against the run. That's pretty bad, guys, whenever you're that far down in both areas because teams, no matter what they were, doing, there was one, at least if you're better on one of the two, you can, maybe stack line and, what the offense is going to try to attack. But when you're bad at both, that's a balanced attack coming at you and you don't know where to stop it. And as you mentioned, they lost Deshaun Jackson and Pierre Garçon for two of their best receivers. How do they make that up, Ralph?
I don't think they do. Well, if you're number 24 and 25 and running past D, that's called consistency.
Bad.
I am not a Redskins fan, and I don't know why many people are. Redskins went 9-7 and 8-7-1 the last 2 years, back-to-back winning seasons. The last time the Washington Redskins have had back-to-back winning seasons was 1996 and 97, 20 years ago, and they went 9-7 and 8-7-1, the exact two records. Gus Frerotte, their quarterback, Norv Turner, their head coach. They went 7-5 in the division the last 2 years. They're not going to do that in this division again. Their road games, they have to go to L.A. twice. They play both L.A. teams on the road, one in September, one in December. They go at KC, at Seattle, at New Orleans, and then a home schedule, non-conference of Oakland, Minnesota, Arizona, and Denver, all teams in that mix that they could win or lose. The defense, the way they're playing, I like Washington under the 7.5. I think, I have them at 6 or 7 wins. Just too tough of a schedule. They do have a great offense, tough defense, tough schedule.
Tough division to boot. So I got to lean with Ralph on that one. I don't see Washington getting over. You got to get to 8 to lose this one. I don't see them doing that. It looks like a 7-9 team at best, and I think it's a very competitive division. We'll see how it plays out. And guys, if you want to jump on board at Wager Talk, pick your favorite capper. You can get a 7-day package for $99. You get every play in all sports for that 7-day period. It's the best way not to miss a single play. Check it out at Wager Talk. It's a 7-day all access for just $99. You start the day you want and you get 7 consecutive days. We'll be back with more here at WagerTalk.com.